Hello, beautiful friends and book lovers. I hope that you're all doing well. I am coming at you with my review for Lucy Foley's The Paris Apartment today. I'm also filming with my front camera, I don't know, because I just filmed my March wrap up, which I will link up here for you because that video will come out before this one. But it didn't focus all the way, and I'm sure there is some sort of way that I could see if it's focused, but I don't have a viewfinder or anything. I don't know, I need to invest in that. But anyways, I'm just gonna film with this, so hopefully the quality is okay. It's looking okay from what I can see right now. So let's just get into chatting about The Paris Apartment. If you're new here, you can connect with me on Goodreads and Instagram. It's just the same as this handle, which is at Heather's Book Review. And I have vowed to read the thriller choice that Book of the Month markets for every month. So, and then if somebody joins with my link and I get a free book, I'll choose all of the add-ons for that month. Not add-ons, all of the mystery and thriller choices for that month. So I was able to do that for March because March was my birthday month, and Book of the Month gives you a free book for your birthday. So I chose The Paris Apartment, and I also chose the Book of Cold Cases by Simone St. James. Didn't love this one as much, but this one I really, really liked. I do want to start off by saying that I think this would make a challenging audiobook simply because there are so many character point of views in this book. If you're someone that does not mind that at all with audiobooks, then go ahead and seriously check this out because it is a 5-star read for me. But I am going to go over the non-spoiler part. It does contain information that you are exposed to within the first 20 pages of the book, but the book is a little over 350. So I'm not giving too much away, just giving you a little taste of what the book is about. I will be referencing my notes here. I said that I really loved the beginning of this book because it had a murder mystery feel, almost like a movie. And the chapters are very short in this. So it was almost like a new character scene, every, minute and a half of reading or so. So it felt like we were watching a murder mystery movie as we were being introduced to all of the characters, which was really fun. The synopsis of the book, I forgot to read it, is very short and sweet. It says, meet the residents of number 12, Rue des Amants, probably saying that wrong, a beautiful old apartment building in the city of light. You have the socialite, the nice guy, the alcoholic, the girl on the verge, and the concierge. Everyone's a neighbor, everyone's a suspect, and everyone knows something they're not telling. So our main character starts off, well, we don't really have a whole main character. The book starts off with Ben, and his sister Jess, his half-sister Jess, is going to come visit him in Paris. And you find out very early on that she receives this nasty note that says you can't get away with this. So it's that she's running from something. Gets a little voice message from Ben, where it sounds like, he's giving her directions to the apartment, and then you can hear somebody breaking in, and then it switches to Ben's point of view, and he sounds like he knows the person who's breaking in. He's like, what are you doing here? So it's a great start to the book because you're thinking okay, I'm given my first clue that whoever is breaking into Ben's apartment knows him. So who could it be? Is it any of these 5 characters that were listed on the back of the book? Is it going to be someone in the apartment building? It's really fun. And that's basically all I'm going to say for the non-spoiler. It's definitely a whodunit, and you are following along with all of these characters, learning their motives, figuring out what's going on. And I would say this book has so many twists and turns that I couldn't predict. And you guys know I love that. I really hate when I can just predict everything that's going on in the book because then it doesn't really make it fun. But I couldn't really predict a whole lot with this. And the major twist I didn't predict, which was really fun. I did see a couple of people did predict it, but I was not one of them. So that was really super fun for me. But I am going to go ahead and get into the book chat part of the review for those of us who have read. So this part contains spoilers. So if you're new here, I will link a playlist up above for you, or maybe my March wrap up if you haven't seen that yet. I'll link the psychological playlist, thriller playlist as well, because that's like my favorite one, my favorite genre. But anyways, let's get chatting about this. I thought the part of Jess finding the hidden doorway like area in Ben's apartment was so Nancy Drew-esque. I loved it. It was also giving me like Lock Every Door vibes by Riley Sager, which is my second favorite book next to Home Before Dark by him. So I loved that bit. I knew that she was going to be exploring everything. And, you know, throughout the whole book, I was like, okay, it has to be like one of these people listed. So let's find out some clues about them. Like, I was so super excited with that part. Okay, so I guess one of the twists I did predict, because I'm looking at my notes right now, and I had said, is Sophie hiding Ben in the, I'm gonna butcher this guy's, chambre de bon? I don't know, the upstairs area that only she had a key to, and she was hiding him in there. And I never once thought that Ben would be alive. That was like a huge twist to me, but I did predict that maybe somebody was like hiding his body because they didn't have enough time to bury it. Nick was continuously making excuses for Ben to Jess about like, you know, oh, your brother, like he wouldn't leave you. Like he's probably just doing something. And then that made me suspicious of him. I was like, is Nick in on this? Like, does he know something? I noted that about 1/3 of the way through the book, I was feeling really happy because I was 1/3 of the way through and I wasn't really expecting anyone in particular. So that's fun because I feel like sometimes for thrillers, like you find out or you suspect people like right away, and then it just, you know, doesn't really make it fun, especially if you're correct with your predictions. So I was feeling really good 1/3 of the way through it. Okay, around page 160, we found out that Mimi, Nick, and Antoine, and Sophie are all related. I did not see that coming for the life of me. That was such a great twist. Nowhere in my head did I think like, oh yeah, these people are probably related. Like it didn't even occur to me. Also, I did forget to mention, if you are going to comment with spoilers, please indicate so it doesn't spoil it for any of our bookish friends who haven't read this yet. Are you guys able to predict that they were family? Because I truthfully did not see that coming, and I was so pleasantly surprised with that twist. The part when Mimi was attempting suicide by driving her bike into traffic, it made me think that she was responsible for Ben, for killing Ben, and she was feeling guilty. But then we find out she killed her dad, Jacques. I have no idea, you guys. I wish there was a pronunciation guide with here. Is there? No, there's not. Anyways, she ended up killing her dad, but I didn't see that coming at all either. Like when it was going through, you know, the part with her like being bloody and then Sophie like helping her, I'm like, oh my God, she totally killed Ben in, you know, a fit of jealousy, you know? Nope, I was wrong. Ben was just sleeping with everyone in this book. He was hooking up with Nick. He was hooking up with Sophie, which I didn't like, I really didn't see coming. Yeah, and then basically like not talking to Nick for an entire decade. I was like, something's up here. Like he wants something from the family, or like he knows something's going on. Like he has a motive for coming back into Nick's life after all of this time. Also didn't see the part coming where Dominique was cheating on Anton. Is that how you say his name? With Mimi. There was like so much adultery going on here. That was a huge other twist for me too. I loved that the concierge was able to escape. And then I loved at the end with her and Jess that they like, or I don't think she spotted Jess, but Jess definitely spotted her in the train station. And, you know, I thought it was a good ending because they were like both, you know, going on with their lives and like just, you know, getting out of Dodge with everything going on here. So I thought that was a nice little ending. I did write in my notes, my final guess was the mom, Sophie, killed Ben, but never did I think that she was keeping him alive and the body that the family buried was actually the dad. I mean, that was a seriously huge twist. Overall, I really liked this book. Please leave in the comments what you guys thought about it. Was it a 5-star for you as well? And as always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, you guys.